It is almost exactly 4 years since I wrote my Common App for colleges, and I've been reflecting a lot about this essay, especially as I'm going into my senior year at Stanford. And so I wanted to read it for you all because this essay means a lot to me, and I feel like it should exist somewhere. Um, and I don't care where, and so maybe even just two people are going to learn about it online, but I feel like I had to read it. So I'm going to read it for you guys. Here it is. My favorite day of the week is Sunday. However, I have not loved all 922 of them. As a child, I despised Sundays at Vedic Temple with my mother, rising early for the hour-long ride to meditation, yoga, and Sanskrit chanting. Nor did I love the Sundays with my father, going to endless hours of Sunday school. Eventually, these religious expeditions stopped and a new kind of teaching took their place: music. In Sunday piano lessons, I discovered lyrical melodies and colorful chord progressions. Later, Sundays evolved into new instruments and genres. I have logged 4 Sundays performing in rock cover bands, 8 discovering the rich sounds of a cello, and countless more playing and singing jazz. On lazy Sundays, I listen to jazz, perfect for sleeping in and making late breakfasts. As I cook in my sun-kissed kitchen, I dance and sing to Etta James's Sunday Kind of Love. On cloudy days, I play Gloomy Sunday by Billie Holiday and feel strange comfort in her melancholy. Sundays are like the bittersweet chords in jazz, for they are the start and the end of a week, a feeling of in-between. I've spent 8 Sundays performing in plays filled with laughter, dancing, sadness, singing, and even stage combat. These shows mark the end of our accomplishments as we link hands and take our final bow. Here, we are connected in the human experiences of endings. But just because something ends, that don't mean it wasn't a great success. Failure, a love story. Sundays are often goodbyes to the characters and emotions I've embraced on stage, the weekend parent as I've packed up to switch homes, or to the hours of sleep while determined to comprehend perplexing physics problems. However, there is no goodbye harder than the closing show of the Book of Will. I performed a lamentation over Shakespeare's death, returning home only to find real-life grief of my own. My mom's sudden, final farewell to the world on my favorite day of the week. With my mom, Sundays were for going to the farmer's market, our hands filled with fresh produce for Sunday brunch. They were for going to Yum Cha with their friends and sitting around the large Lazy Susan packed with aromatic Cantonese dishes. In Cantonese, Sunday directly translates to Heaven Day or Sky Day. Somehow, it seems only fitting to pass away on the Heaven Day. Saying goodbye is hard because, like Sundays, I am sentimental. I take time looking at sunsets because of their finite beauty. I cherish what I love and grasp onto things I know must end. After my mom died, I clung to ghosts of her pasts. I lingered at farmers markets, knowing they would only feel empty without her. I listened to Teresa Tang sing 月亮代表的心 and resented myself for not knowing my mom's mother tongue. The first time I cooked fried rice, I cried over her recipes I would never learn. Sundays were bitter reminders of her passing. But instead of distracting myself from the truth, I am facing it and learning how to heal. Now, I'm realizing the value of any kind of Sunday worship. Sundays are for looking at the sky above and enjoying existing. Like January Gillennial in her poem Sunday, I find joy in the day's simple treasures and embrace the world around me. Just as the art of poetry finds beauty through pain, I do the same. I write music to process my emotions and find happiness singing at the farmer's market. I reignited my stove and my love of cooking by learning new recipes with friends. I take advantage of restless nights by watching the wondrous sunrise begin a new day. I can find peace through it all, for I know there are too many joyful discoveries I have yet to make to not have faith in another Sunday. So, that was my Common App, and I wrote it right after my mom passed in my junior year of high school, and I wanted to be really authentic, and it felt like it was so prevalent to my time of life, and it felt like I could not write about it. And I didn't change anything since the 4 years I wrote this ago, but I just felt like I had to share it. So, thanks for listening.